Hello and welcome, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Currently putting DMC4 on hold because I can't remember why, but I am. Recently got this game. It is absolutely awesome. Just finished my first playthrough, so I'm going to play through on hard for you guys now. I have upgraded quite a lot. I'll play through the story mode properly. I'm doing post commentary because of how this game requires, it's just a lot of button mashing, which kind of drains my thought, and there's a lot of cutscenes as well that I didn't really want to talk over. I could just let play and add in commentary where I wanted. It's a great game though, not a bad thing at all. Just want to say I have not played any other Metal Gears,
We've come so far in just 3 short years.
but I have read up on them, so I do know some of the references.
No, the will of a strong people.
Yeah, so you know it's safe when you've got children playing football in the streets.
One very able advisor.
Thank you, Sith.
I don't like that character.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister. What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business! I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
It said like 15 seconds for you to decide to do that. Just terrible security. That's Jetstream Sam, and I love his shit-eating grin. Look at that.
Open fire!
Who was that? A cyborg.
One of our competitors? Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Who's?
Exif comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
I just hate him. You gotta give the limo driver credit though. He can drive a long ass. Have you ever played, Saints Row or GTA? Any game involving a limo, those things suck to drive. He does well.
Raiden.
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
And he's wearing high heels. There is a reason he's wearing high heels, but he's still wearing high heels.
Let's get this over with.
And here we go, this is the first control bit. In every difficulty you start off against 3 cyborgs. The red glint that comes off of them is the signal to counter, which you do by pressing towards them on the control stick and X on Xbox or square on PS3. I'm playing on the Xbox. You can use blade mode, but at this point it is not really necessary because you can't perform Zundatsu yet, which I'll get into later. Once you've killed those, you get this prompt. You do not have to fight these guys. I do just because I've only started playing on hard and trying to get used to how the enemies feel. They certainly take a lot more wailing on. Also, if they do start attacking you, you can stop them just by using a heavy attack. Like that will usually stop their attack. I usually just, flick directions on the control pad, keep moving between one and the other. These guys will keep spawning, I think it's 3 different waves. I think I'm on wave 2 at the moment. Cyborgs die when they glow orange like that. You do get a slow motion prompt. There you go, that's one dead like that, you saw that, he's dead. And that's the other one. They'll get a big flash of orange off them. I think I kill this. No, I don't. I bounce. So that's a slow motion prompt for a heavy attack. Not when you've killed them. That's used for Zandatsu later on. But obviously you can't really Zandatsu people yet. Also, he's wearing heels because it's where he clicks the sword into when he does heavy attacks. I think this is the last one. Oh no, there's one. Using heavy attacks is only necessary for disabling enemies. You can complete most of the game using light attacks. And there is a glitch. I say glitch. There's a technique. If you constantly flick forward on the control stick, as in constantly flick forward, you can never be hit because you will parry every incoming attack because it will trigger the window even if you're mid-combo. So if you constantly flick up while hammering down, you'll parry pretty much every single attack. It doesn't work for bosses. Well, it does work on most bosses. It doesn't work on unblockable attacks. You'll see when those are. They'll glow orange instead of red when they're doing an unblockable, well, yellow when they do an unblockable attack. You either have to sidestep or completely dodge. I love that music as well when it's like proper despair music when the Metal Gear Ray blasts through the building. This lovely character is Sundowner, who I don't actually think gets his name spoken to until you're about to fight him. He doesn't really get introduced like the other protagonists or antagonists. I think it's antagonists. Like usually they get a quick bio explaining here's how you're gonna yada yada yada. They just start talking about him even though they never actually officially told his name, and his weapon is pretty damn awesome. But yeah, he's called Sundowner. Anyway, yeah, the exploit for flicking up on the controller constantly will get you through most of the game's difficulties. I don't use it that much. I just try and focus on bouncing around enemies. His stop also was so unthreatening.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful. What? Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer?
Don't do it! Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
I think the pacing in that cutscene is a bit off. You know, it's a bit slow. But it's a great introduction to Sundowner of him being a cocky bastard. This is the first boss battle of the game, Metal Gear Ray. He has 4 attacks. He has the missile spray, which he started off with then, which are quite easy to avoid. He has his ray cannon. He has a sword swipe and a dash, just like that. I didn't expect the dash because I hadn't played on hard, and he doesn't do it in the easy difficulties. So when he dashed me, I was genuinely taken off guard. He will also do a foot stomp on you, but that is the most easy to avoid attack. This is the ray gun, literally just run to one side. I literally barely missed that one, press jump by accident. Ninja run by holding down the right trigger. You can attack while ninja running, like that. That's the stomp, nowhere near. If you press X1 ninja running, you'll slash repeatedly. If you press Y, you'll do a slide kick, which is a great way to start off a combat. I missed the achievement here. I will post it up in a separate video. I did actually get it the run after this, but I did it on hard. Once you've defeated his leg armor, it will prompt you to press the left trigger, which will send you into blade mode. Hammer X and Y, which is what I do, or use the thumbstick if you're good enough. I only use the thumbstick in one boss battle, or 2 boss battles actually, because it is a lot harder. Just hammer X and Y, use the camera to aim it. This attack never actually hit me. I'm always in it. If you're in between his legs, that attack won't even bother you. It's like a sword slice, but that's the tail. If you deflect the tail, it sets you up for the achievement, but like I said, it doesn't do it in easy difficulties very often. Yeah, so go in, try and stick to one foot until you attack it twice. I'm locked onto him in a weird place now. Every time I try and attack, it moves me towards his head, which is really annoying. That's the leg stomp which you missed. It does it a few times. I swap legs. I haven't locked on targeting at all, but it flicks me legs, which is really annoying. It slowed me down a bit. Should get blade mode prompt. There we go, left trigger, that's blade mode. Take out one of the leg cannons. You can see it lighting up that I'm hitting what X and Y. Ignore that foot from now on, it won't do any more damage. Swap feet. Something bad happens to me here, I think. Oh no, maybe. This is the tail sweep. No, it's not. I know he does do the tail sweep to me, and I miss it, but he's really irritating in hard mode. He doesn't want to stay. That's the sweep that again is nowhere near me. But I keep attacking something that isn't his feet. Also, special mention needs to go to the music. It is on a fantastic loop. The actual song for this boss battle is about 6 minutes long, but it doesn't hit its crescendo until like just after you beat it. But this beat is great. It's great build up. All the boss themes are amazing. He's really annoying at staying still. He sweeps his ray gun. Yeah. His ray gun doesn't really change. It will shoot in one direction, and then all you need to do is move. He won't change direction. There's the third blade mode event. Take out the leg armor. We should have worked out this boss by now. It is only the first boss. It is quite a simple strategy. On easy mode, I've defeated him in just under a minute and a half, and that was while trying to get the achievement for the tail. So If you want to enjoy the boss fights, because honestly the best parts are the cinematic cutscene events, but quick time events even. Come on. Look, that sweep was nowhere near me. And I'm having such a hard time getting to his feet before he runs off. See, he's run off again. And I think I literally just get it as he moves his feet. Take out the leg cannon. And this really annoyed me. I was waiting for him to do his prompt. Also, if you just slash those guns, that was the tail sweeper, but if you slash those missiles, you get health back. But this really annoyed me. I went in to prompt the event. I got hit by that one. To prompt the event, and it didn't trigger. I ended up having to run back. I think I get hit one more time. It was really frustrating because the event should have automatically triggered, and it didn't. And it was just wasting time. There, now it triggers. You press Y and B, stop it, hammer on it.
Yes! With it wide open! Хорошо, very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
It's just, I love that bit of music. The moment you start the quick time event and the lyrics kick in and Boris chanting you along, it's just, oh, I love that bit. Probably one of my favourite moments in the game. Like, cause it's powerful music with a powerful bit where you literally just throw a Metal Gear by his arm.
There, get it.
If just hold down right trigger, but here is your first collectible of the game. If you stop at this storm drain here, cut it open, run back and slide by ninja running and pressing Y or triangle, there is a data collectible down here. I've already collected it. I didn't know that they don't respawn, but there is a collectible here. Carry on running. He doesn't like escape. Press X while running through here. You need to cut those down.
That damn Eugene. It still works?
Yes, it does. This is the second part of Metal Gear Ray. If you hold Ninja Run while he does this, you can't jump it. It's a really frustrating thing. If you don't hold Ninja Run and just jump, your jump seems to last longer and you can jump over it. He has that attack, which is obviously the ray gun sweep. He has this, which is like a forward lunge. He gets stuck, so you can wail on him. That's very, very Bayonetta-ish. This is made by Platinum Games. There are some Bayonetta-like combat in this. This is where you get health back. It tells you to use blade mode, but if you ninja run and press X, you can slice them up so much easier, and more of them, and they drop health, so pick those up, or leave them as your full health because you'll get hit. Because this attack always seems to get me, it doesn't get me that time, but I don't know the difference between him coming forward and going into the wall. This is a pointless attack which always seems to miss me. That one he telegraphs quite well. This is the missile phase. Same as before, dodge him, ninja run him, get health. Really easy. I actually did get hit by one of them, which I didn't know they did damage, but they did. This one, again, I missed, wasn't paying any attention. You activate a blade mode section and slice off his face. Some health back. I think, yeah, I missed this one. Yeah, if you dodge it, you get plenty of time to attack. If you miss it, it's limited. Very well telegraphed attack. You can hit his face while he's up close to you. which is convenient. I think this is where I get hit by one. Oh no, no. Maybe it was on a different playthrough. I did practice this boss a few times, but not on hard. This is my first attempt at hard. Yeah, don't ninja run, just jump. See, much easier. That one's quite telegraphed, obviously, because you see him charge it up. I thought he was going to go sideways that time, so I stuck to one side. But yeah. I've only just noticed how much this fight reminds me of Bayonetta, where you dodge. It reminds me of the two-headed dragon boss in the flashback sequence, where you dodge it and its heads get caught and you wail on it then. There's quite a lot of bosses in Bayonetta like that. I remember Bayonetta's boss fights just being proper lengthy. This bit I actually try and use, actually I think it's the next one. Yeah, just hammer X and Y on blade mode sequences. You don't need to do a specific amount of damage. If you let go of the trigger as well, it will finish when it needs to, saves you on time. He'll now do missiles from here. I triggered the final phase by doing that, so hold down the right trigger. Another great crescendo of music. When I first played this game, I died on this sequence like 4 times. Basically you just run down and move to one side, but I tried jumping and got killed so many times by everything. There are holes as well that you can fall down, there's one just there on the right. But you just keep running down, eventually you'll reach him. Hammer on X. That just reminds me of Virgil from Devil May Cry 3. And that is Metal Gear Ray defeated. You can actually see it says kills 1, which it doesn't say earlier. I actually noticed that the first time I said it. Oh, it doesn't count as a kill for a boss. No, he hasn't actually died. When I first saw cutscenes and images from this, I actually thought Jetstream Sam and Sundowner were the same character because they actually looked so similar in the face. And I just thought Sundowner was Jetstream Sam without hair because they both have the same proper shit-eating grin. And I generally thought they were the same character from like different time periods. Obviously, like the rest of the game takes place a while after this. You'll see why. But I thought like obviously Jetstream Sam lost his hair. But no, they're the same characters with pretty much identical faces.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him.
This sequence, just hold down ninja run.
Raiden, an unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
Stop on this one though. You want to carefully drop down here, and there is a collectible here. Can't remember which one. I think it's a data storage unit. Then jump over to trigger a nice cutscene.
Prime Minister.
Huh. Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
Ouch!
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening. Mind if I got in? Oh, you're saying, give war a chance! No!
I love Jetstream Sam. I love everything about him, his mannerisms, the way he walks, and I just love all of his stances. I just do like him as a character.
Out of my way!
He's all yours, Sam! Let's go.
Right, let's try and take on Jetstream Sam quite early in the game, but we'll give him a go. Oh. Okay. This is yeah, you need to parry him quite a lot. Oh. Yeah, if you keep flicking up, he's got me again. That animation, like, you kind of die and then get back up. It's a weird animation. There you go.
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
No, you'll notice that even though I'm successfully parrying, I'm losing a lot of health. That was when I realised on my first playthrough that something was very, very wrong with this fight. And it's because you can only proceed by taking one for the team. So you can parry him all you like. You can parry him to the end of this. Actually, you can get an achievement if you parry him 10 times. That's how I got mine. Basically, just stop attacking and let him have one on you.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose. It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Oh, motherfucker. That is such a cool holster. I don't get why it takes a clip. I suppose to store the charge, like to shoot the bolt out, but I love that line as well.
Regan, are you alright? You're almost
Yeah, I suppose the clip in the sheath, sorry, is to store the explosive charge to shoot the bolt out, to shoot the sword out. But I still don't get why it has a clip. It looks cool. Looks like a converted gun into a sheath, but or scabbard. Is it sheath or scabbard? I don't know. Someone tell me what the difference between a sheath and a scabbard is. Anyway, just swing at him, let him hit you.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over. Lucky devil.
No, I'm sorry. No matter how good of a shot you are, you would not start shooting with a mounted gun like that at the back of a train where one of your guys is hanging off the back. You wouldn't do it. You'd hit him. They would have hit Raiden. One of those guys would have hit Raiden.
Down you go! Flares!
I'm surprised I'm really shocked at how surprised Boris is when he realises that it has flares. Like, most planes have flares, you know. He's obviously never played Call of Duty before. And it took him that long to reload as well. That noise reminds me of the Burnout 2. Burnout 2? The Borderlands 2 slot machines when you lose. Ah, poor Raiden. And that completes mission F00. Guard duty. I actually really like that level, not because it's just one big cinematic fest, but because it teaches you Raiden is a cocky bastard and he deserved to get beat. Anyway, we'll continue with mission 2. I'll see you guys next time.